up, everyone? AdorierLegoStudios here, back again with another episode of Building Kamino, Week 6. Guys, I'm super excited to bring you guys this episode. And just to clarify, last week we did not have an episode. I kind of skipped last week because of the fact I didn't feel like I had enough progress done. And what I mean by that is I pretty much finished the third pillar, which you kind of can't see right there. I basically finished tiling that off, and that was it. I couldn't do anything else. I didn't have the parts on hand to work on the second platform. I didn't have enough studs to make a huge difference, and I was like, okay, I don't want to continue. I just want to wait an extra week because of the fact that when filming these videos, I really want to get as much enjoyment as well as much to show than, you know, just showing, oh, I finished tiling a pillar, which would take a couple minutes. So I wanted to do something special this week, and honestly, I'm super happy to show you guys. I got all the parts I needed in hand, including the studs, the bricks, the tiles, and all that. And this week I was able to get that second platform built, a ton of water done, as well as, of course, I do have a time lapse of the pillar being finished. So I'm super excited to show you guys. Now, I did get a few time lapses this week, basically the one with the pillar and then a lot of stacking studs. The process of stacking studs this last couple nights has been very difficult, just because of the fact that I pretty much filled up an entire pick-a-brick cup, or pad cup, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much filled that up to the top with 3 stacked water studs, and I basically went from there after it was filled. So I got a lot of progress done this week. For those of you who don't know, I actually built the platform, or at least most of it, on stream this past couple days, or the other day at least. And if you aren't tuning to the streams, I highly recommend you doing so. It's a blast. It's a fun time getting to talk to you guys, and in general, just having fun conversations, as well as you guys get to see kind of a sneak peek on what's going on behind the channel with Kamino, as well as a few other things. So hopefully you guys will enjoy today's episode. Definitely smash that like button if you're excited. And yeah, let's get into today's episode right now. Okay guys, so before actually getting into the time lapse for this week's episode, I want to show you guys what I got in the mail today. Now, this is actually filmed in advance before anything else, and the reason why is this is a package from my good friend H2 Bricks, or Noah, as well as Lee Brick Builder Studios. Now, for those of you who have been kind of keeping here, I guess you could say, the last couple episodes I've stated I've purchased like a ton of studs for my friend Noah, and it was roughly a month ago or so, and I've been kind of waiting to get it, and I've been excited and anxious to get it in, and it finally arrived. Now, what I mean by I've been waiting a month or so, I purchased the parts from Noah, which is I'll get into in just a moment, roughly a month ago, and he was supposed to ship it out at Virginia, but things got busy, which is perfectly fine, and he gave them to Lee Brick Builder Studios, and Lee shipped them off to me, which is a huge thank you. I want to give a huge thank you to both of them for shipping this out to me. I'm super excited. So let's get right into today's opening package. He does have this funny little H-Dog that's kind of gave me that nickname the past few months or so, and I'm perfectly fine with that. They actually put that on the actual page, or the kind of address area, so I'm kind of on the other side, so I don't want to show you guys, of course. But opening this up, you can see there's a lot of studs in here. To be exact, there are 10,000 trans blue or trans light blue studs in here, or water studs basically. So yeah, there's 10,000 of these water studs. It is very packed. I'm not even kidding, like this bag is extremely packed full of studs. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to my friends Noah, H2 Bricks, as well as Lee Brick Builder Studios for helping me out with the studs. This is going to be a huge portion to add to Kamino. I've actually been running low on studs, and getting this in the mail and getting to be able to actually go back to filling out more water is extremely useful. Again, I can't thank you guys enough, and yeah, let's get into today's time. Okay guys, so starting off the video, or at least starting off the review area, like I always do, basically showing you an overview of what the mock's looking like. And guys, Kamino is looking fantastic in my opinion. The second platform being built, it's so cool to see, especially next to the original one. I did do some swapping because previously you guys saw that antenna right there that sticks out from the platform was actually there. Basically, I was like, okay, well, the bridge is going to be connecting from this end to that end, and I just really didn't like the idea of there being an antenna next to the bridge. I just think it would look really odd in my opinion, so I ended up deciding to take it off and put it on that one. But I hope you guys did enjoy the time lapses I got for this video, as well as for the little clip of me opening studs. Again, a huge thank you to Noah and Lee for sending those out to me and helping out and contributing to the Kamino water stud cause, I guess you could call it. Now, I did have a couple extra things that I guess I can show. I ended up picking up 7 more battle packs right there, or clone battle packs. For those of you who know, that's actually supposed to be retired, if I'm correct. And normally I probably wouldn't have bought these, but I went to Target and I was looking through the LEGO Star Wars aisle to see if I can find any good deals. Normally I can't do so at Target. It's just I can never find anything. But today, that day, I looked at the battle packs. I'm like, oh, they have it, but it says $15 under it. I look closely and there's a clearance sticker on it, and it says was $14.99, now $7.48. So I was like, okay. For one, it's on clearance. I'm like, it's all of them on clearance? And so I checked all of them that were a little over $7, and I was like, okay, I gotta pick this up. So I picked up all 7. So I know I said I wasn't gonna be picking up many more or at all battle packs, and if I wanted any more clones, I was just going to purchase them on Bricklink or something. But I really can't pass up $7 battle packs. So on the actual progress, as you can see, the platforms look fantastic in my opinion. Really like how they look. Again, I really like that I did change the one antenna and put another one on there. I actually think that looks really nice, especially with the bridge that's going to be connecting them soon. I just think that's super awesome. As you can also see, as well as you saw in the time lapse, basically I did get that third pillar completely tiled. I got those parts in, and I kind of made quick work of it. It didn't take me that long. But yeah, but you guys seen that already. Again, I do like the pillar, but the focus on this week was, of course, the platform. And guys, this thing just looks so cool, especially next to the other one. And I guess it's just like forming in my mind, just like, oh my goodness, Kamino's actually getting pretty far, especially with it only being week 6. So I really love how this is coming along. Now you can also see, like you saw in the time lapse, I got a lot of water done, and I mean a lot. Like, I finished that entire base plate. This base plate is completely done. Now, of course, I will be going back later on once all the area is filled with water, with adding waves and stuff like that. Good news, I checked on the episodes. For the most part of the Battle of Kamino, which is, we're going for the actual Clone Wars episodes and all that, it was actually pretty daylight, so it wasn't really storming, and the water wasn't always crashing everywhere, but there are waves, and so we are going to be adding waves. Probably not for a little bit, just because we need studs to mass out everything else. On this side, I did add a bit more studs. Pretty much finished this row of studs and kind of got it to the it's almost halfway with the base plate, and then as well as a little bit right here. I still have a ton of studs in that bin or shoebox bin, and pretty much I should have enough to finish that base plate, this base plate, and maybe a little extra. But basically for a while I should be good on studs, and I may have to pick up just basically a couple thousand just in case. But yeah, honestly, everything's coming out greatly. I did get another package in today, or not today, but a couple other days, from Brick Stuff. Again, I got some more lights in there. But this week, I'm not going to really get into it. Again, just a ton of lights, and I'll go over that in its own episode. But I'm super excited. I'm very happy with how this mock's looking. Like, again, this platform just... I know I probably will say it multiple times, but this platform looks fantastic. Really like the glossiness, especially with the lights glaring down from it. And just sitting on top of that, and you get to see like the reflections of the clones, reflections of the bins. You get to see their shadows. Same with this one. It just looks so fantastic. Now you can see some minor difference just because there's 2x2 dark gray bricks right there where most of this is filled with light gray. The reason why that is I building that one I didn't have any, and now I do, so I'll probably go back and fix that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the work. I know I kind of skimmed through that pretty fast, but this was a lot of work. Like the stud process took me quite a while because I had to stack studs 3 high and put them in and filled a pick-a-brick cup. But it gets that really nice look. Like, honestly, I was kind of 50-50 when we were talking about doing water studs, but honestly, like, it just looks so great, and I couldn't be happy with how they're looking. Soon this one's going to be done. My goal for next week is basically to get started working on the bridge. That's my main goal. I want to get this one connected to that one. As well as I want to try to interfuse some lights that I got, because I got a ton of lights. I got a bunch of battery packs, a bunch of connectors and all that. So I'm all set. I'm super excited to start using lights because that's something I love adding into mocks. And yeah, other than the bridge, I'm going to try and get some more water done. My goal will probably fill this base plate up and so on, basically go from there. So I think that's going to be it. Let's get out to that outro. Okay guys, so that was today's episode. I know I was trying to briefly go through everything. I didn't want this episode to kind of run on too long. I know today was going to be a bigger update because of last week, since we didn't have one, I was going to have a lot more to show. And guys, I'm super happy with how the second platform's coming out. Having both of them fully built, or at least close enough, because of the fact that this one still needs a couple tiling that pretty much can be added later. It's just added detail. But for the most part, I'm going to call it done just because it is done. There's just minus a couple tiles. So I'm super happy with the progress that got done this week. Again, next week my goal is to get the bridge built, as well as maybe some lights infused with the mock, as well as some more water work. Again, I'm going to try and infuse a lot more water into episodes to kind of just continue on building with that, and which is understandable because there's going to be a lot of water added to it. So that's my goal for next week. I hope you all enjoyed the time lapses that went into this. I really love doing these type of things, as well as the little clips. Again, a huge thank you to my friends Noah H2 Bricks as well as Lee Brick Builder Studios for sending me out to the 10,000 studs. Huge help, and thank you for getting to it pretty quickly. And I think that's pretty much it. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely smash that like button, as well as let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking of the pillars, the platforms, the water, everything. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to respond to it. As well as, if you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe. We got some awesome content, including with Kamino in general, as well as a bunch of future things that are coming out. So I think that's going to be it. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.